Missouri State is so special to me, as I said, for my own needs at the time. It educated me, it made me develop into whatever person I am today. But to get this award speaks volumes. Of the awards that I've received, I think there are six halls of fame dealing with the baseball part, athletic administration, the directors of athletics, I got in that one, and the local ones, plus the state of Missouri, the one here at Missouri State, the one in Springfield. They're all good. But when I look at all of them, the Bronze Bear is at the top. Because of the school and what it means to me, my family, and the relationships we had, the Bronze Bear is the capstone. I got to go all the way back to when I started. It was as a student even. We were very humble background, great parents, the whole bit, but money was just a very, very tough object at that time. And my first year I came here was September of 1957. And tuition was $26.50 a term. We had 3 of those. And I knew I wanted to be involved. We didn't have baseball here at the time, but I was with the football team my freshman year, and I knew that 160 pounds, that's not going to work. So I eventually went in and just said, hey, I just want to help some way I can to volunteer. And that was really beginning my sophomore year. And the small staff then, Aldo Sieben, Ed Lechner, Eddie Matthews, Bill Thomas, Dr. Mary Jo Wynn, Andy McDonald, that was kind of it. They needed help, and then once you start, they kind of get dependent upon you. And I realized the more you did, you get a little bit more responsibilities each year went on, so up to a student coach, so to speak. But then finished a master's degree, was without a job at the time. Thought I wanted to be maybe a sports announcer later on, but I wanted to coach for a while. But anyway, I got hired because of my previous opportunities I've been given by those people. An opportunity to do a little bit more, and they hired me on a supply basis. I was director of intramurals and assistant in football and track only for that 1 year because we started baseball then in 1964. We wanted it desperately before because I wanted to play myself, but never did have it here. I was fortunate to be the baseball coach and the business manager, then up to assistant AD, and then in 1982 switched to director of athletics. So it's been a stair-stepped way along the way with a lot of variety. After my total 47 years here, if I had to describe the key word in whatever success that I've had here and with all the other people we've had, it isn't really the wins and losses, it's relationships. And that's not just with student athletes, that's with our fan base that helps us get support for this university. You got to get along with the public, you've got to get along with the faculty staff, you've got to be with administration, the board of governors here, adhere to the rules. You've got to hire a lot of coaches, you get wins, you get losses. You get these people going to Final Fours and College World Series, but the relationships you have, I think, is the key thing. And if I could give our graduates today any advice, I'm certainly willing to do it, but I can't stress enough the fact that they need to know that it's not too early to start investing in life in this school to give back a little bit. It's so important. It's going to help them on down the road. I never even thought of that when I was graduating here back in 1961. For me, the university made me. It gave me that opportunity to do the things that I would never have had coming from a high school graduating class of 28 people. Don't underestimate what you can do as an undergraduate student here. It's wonderful things that you can get involved in. You'll feel better about yourself if you get involved with them. I can't stress enough to every graduate, don't think my little part won't help that much. Yes, it will. I bleed maroon, I'm proud of it, and that will never change, and I hope that thought stays with each one of you as graduates today. I've got to end this by saying to our graduates, congratulations to the class of 2025. It's a great accomplishment, and I encourage you in a big, big way to have a great day today, and as always, go Bears!